Good morning, everyone. It's Lauren J. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I like to do get ready with me style videos using products that are new to me, or just need a little bit more love in my collection. Today, I'm going to be using all three of those things. So if you want to see the summer inspired look that I come up with, please keep watching. So it's not officially summer yet, but we had a beautiful day yesterday and I spent it walking around with friends, going from shop to shop, and it was high 80s, a little bit windy, a little bit sweaty. So I didn't do my makeup on camera yesterday just because I knew I was going to be running around and sweating a lot. So today I'm going to sit down and do a bit of a colorful makeup look inspired by the coming summer months. And it's not quite seasonally appropriate. I don't really care. And I wanted to showcase some of the new Chanel products that I recently purchased and some products that I really have not given much love to since I purchased. So we're all going to see how this plays out. We're going to do a little experimenting and see how this comes out, but mostly I just want to have fun with my makeup and show you how it fits into my collection. So today I have already done skincare sunscreen. I've actually already primed my face with the Beige Healthy Winter Glow Primer from Chanel in Icy Beige. I've done my brows with the Stylo Sourcils Waterproof in Brune Clar. And I have already primed my eyes with the Ulta Matte Eye Primer. Today I'm going to start out with the wonderful quad that was released from Chanel for spring, and this is a Le Catron 78 Rivage with the beautiful blue ocean inspired color story. And I have been using this topper shade so much. I put it over all of my beautiful Laura Mercier shades. It doesn't really matter what color I use it over. It just adds this beautiful gold sparkle to everything. Really just pumps up cream shadow, and I love it. So I am going to be starting out today with the regular, it's not regular, but it's this beautiful shimmer shade down here in the corner. Since I've already primed my eyes, I'm just going to be using the little sponge tip applicator, and I'm just going to put that on my eyes as the base for a bit of shimmer, but not a ton of color on the lids. I'm just going to take a little bit of this brown shade on the tip and just do a little bit on the outer corner. Not too much, just a little bit of definition. Not trying to put too much emphasis on the lid today. So you can probably see where I'm going with this. And then I'm going to go in with the Bleu Abysse Stylo Yeux from Chanel. This also came out with their spring collection. It's the beautiful like ultramarine matte blue. And I'm going to do that on the upper lash line. And then just put a little bit on the lower lash line, not all the way across. This is the lined look. I did go in with a Q-tip and smudge it out a little bit just to make it a little bit more smooth and a little less intense in some places and just a little bit more consistent along my eyes. And then I'm just going to take a bit of this beautiful shimmer topper and tap that on top. Just so pretty. It has so many facets. It's gold, it's a little bit pink. It's got a little tiny bit of like purpley blue in it. But it just adds a little bit of something to that eye look. And again, it's a beautiful topper for shadow sticks from Laura Mercier. So Just adds that little bit of something extra. Okay, so as per usual, before I finish up the eye look, I'm going to go in and put my base makeup on. I'm going to go into my Beige Water Fresh Tint in Light. It's almost gone. I feel like I'm on my last couple of, yep. Oh, wow. I am on my last pump, literally. All right, well, what do we do? I guess we'll switch over to Danessa Myricks. Okay, so apparently we are going into the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint. This is in number 3. It's a little bit deep for me, but I will like it as a summer color. And you don't actually need that much of this. As you can see, it is very brightening on my skin. It has that little bit extra bit of yellow in it. And I feel like this will be a good color for me for summer, at least early summer. If I get a little bit of a tan from walking as much as I think I will, I might need something a little bit deeper, but I do have like 8 million bronzers, so there's always that option. But again, it's just a serum skin tint. It's not really meant to be a foundation. It's not really meant to be super thick on your skin. And then going in with my number 7 Lift and Illuminate Serum Concealer. I am going to be going in with my Water Fresh blush, but I'm going to be using a combination. I have been using the one in warm pink most of this spring. I'm going to add a little bit of deep apricot just because of the colors that I'm using today and being a little bit more summer inspired. This one is very deep on me, so I do not need very much. So I usually use a couple pumps of this, so I'll use 1 pump and then maybe a half a pump of this, and hopefully that doesn't overwhelm my face. But I've really been enjoying this warm pink one. And the Water Fresh blushes are some of my favorites. They're just really nice, beautiful, easy to use, or at least I find them pretty easy to use. You can see that adds just a touch of like, whereas normally the warm pink is just a little bit more neutral, this adds a bit more red and brown to the equation. But because this does dry down, it does have a little bit of a fading. So when it goes on pretty strong on your cheeks, it looks very boom when you put it on, and it just kind of settles down to something rather nice. And I do like to sort of blush tour all over the face. And then taking a little bit of my Butter Donut bronzer I'm almost there, guys. I've just got this nice little ring of empty pan, and then I've got a dot in the middle and some around the rim. So I'm almost there. And this is such a light bronzer that I'm hoping that I can get it finished up this before too long, but if I can't, I'll maybe have it for winter. But it's a really nice bronzer, still smells as almost, well, probably not as strong as the day I opened it, but it still smells pretty strong of that sweet donut-y scent. And just gives my face a nice little bit of sun and is pretty easy to mix in with blush, so you don't have really harsh lines along your face. And then just to meld and tone down everything, I'm going to be going into my Guerlain Meteorites. This is in 2 Light from the holiday collection. And then I'm going to go in on the eyes and add a little bit of Beige Lumiere on the lower lash line in the inner corner. And a little bit of the Maybelline mascara. This is in blackish brown or brownish black, something like that. Okay, so I went and took a couple of minutes to wash my hands and let the mascara dry down a little bit because I wanted to showcase the second Noir Allure mascara that I picked up from the summer collection that recently launched. This is number 57, Orange Bruni. So last week I did one with the lilas, the lilac color. So today I am going to be using this. I did use this yesterday on my lower lash, and it looked very pretty, but this is the first time I'm combining it with another mascara and with something pretty striking on the lash line. So we're gonna see how this works out. But this is the color. It's a deep orangey brown. I'm gonna start on the lower lash line. I think that looks really pretty. It's very subtle, but against the blue, I think it looks super pretty and a lot more noticeable. And I am going to do a bit on the tips of the top lashes here. I don't know, I think that looks really cute and kind of unique. What do you think? I think with the blue and with sort of the minimal, I guess, lid, I think that looks really cute. Because the blue, the blue liner, which is really glowy and almost ultraviolet in some respects, it just kind of grounds it a little bit and highlights the color. Very cute. Very summery. Like, I'm not sure how much I'm going to be using either of the colored mascaras. I did use lilas for like 3 days in a row over the weekend, so it's going to be very much a fun thing for me. Mascaras don't last that long, so it's not going to be a ton of fun, but you know, I'm going to use it as much as I can over the summer, and I thought I would combine the spring and summer launches because I think with the amount of releases that Chanel has, the amount of drops they have for makeup, it just gets a little bit overwhelming to figure out what you really need and what you want and what works in your collection. So I'm just trying to like piece together pieces of different collections and seeing how they work together. To finish off the look, I'm going to go back to a product that I really haven't used for a long time, but is in really beautiful packaging. This is the Cle de Peau lipstick in Cosmic Red. This was from their Christmas collection a couple of years back. It has the beautiful astrology, so there's like Virgo, the face of the goddess on here, and then you have the stars on the back and the grid of the sky. And then it does have these beautiful stars engraved on the bullet casing, and then this color, it's just such a strange color that I thought it would work really well with, maybe it won't, but it's just kind of this salmon-y pink color that leans a little bit orangish. And it's a really nice summer color. They released it for the winter, so. But yes, this is beautiful orangey pinky, like I said, salmon color. I think it goes well with the eye look. I think it goes well with the cheeks. It's enough, but not too much to overwhelm the eyes. Yeah, happy to give this product some more love. And then to finish off the look, I'm going to use a new sample that I picked up with my last Guerlain order. This is the Flora Bloom. This is one of their newest Aqua Allegoria releases. So I have the little tester here. So it says it is an endless bed of flowers in 1,000 colors in the light of the setting sun. Tuberose and rose are warmed by sandalwood, revealing them in all their sensuality. So. Very florally, very bright. Perfect for a summer day. If you're not sure, the Aqua Allegoria come in this style bottle here. It is their, I think, more affordable range in their perfumes. And then you have the La Art and La Métier line, which is quite a bit more expensive. But you can also get the Aqua Allegoria in those like $1,000 special edition bottles too, so not that affordable. Anyway, always fun to try out a new perfume, and let's take a look at the final look. Okay, so hair down, jewelry on, hands moisturized, lips blotted a little bit. This is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this shorter Get Ready With Me today. It is usually a day after I usually film, and I do have a really busy day tomorrow, so I've got to film, edit, and get this all up as fast as I can. So I hope you enjoyed this little shorter Get Ready With Me, doing a fun summer look. I'm really looking forward to summer. Let me know if you have any questions about any of the products I used today. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Any of those would be welcome, and all of them would be deeply, deeply appreciated. And I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.